boom cat anthem. I'll stop you in your tracks if you start with me. We're back so fat they clog your arteries. I'm so inventive with my artistry. I break ground like earthquakes and part the seas. Be a smart MC, stop sparking trees. Smokers get blunted, ain't as sharp as tea. I'm on point like blade, but MCs can't cut it. I slice up your intestines, leave you gutted. Destroy your stress, you what you test. I rape out your windpipe, leave you short of breath. I walk with Jess, New York's is best. My flow so hot that it will scorch your flesh. I burn MCs, give them the third degree. Send them to accidents and emergency. They urgently need plastic surgery, but can't be safe cause they're bleeding internally. I watch as you fade into obscurity. My fraternity reign for eternity. I purposely run perfectly. I'm at the best, no doubt. It's a certainty. Yo, I decapitate.
Welcome. It's bright, isn't it? Check out the little lights on the side. It's not like as 360 visibility as the night flux, but you can't argue with it. I have used it on full strobe on the road. I mean, at night, if you're on like a longest section of carriageway or something, you know, or it's busy, I don't see a problem with that. It's no like brighter than like police strobes or something, you know, ambulance, emergency services, whatever. You know, if it makes you feel safer, just use it. GoPro tips. Once you took the GoPro out of the case, always close the case because you don't want shit in here. There's a tiny hair in here, it's really pissing me off. I have to try and squeeze that out. Anyway, let's sit down and chat, shall we? Interesting, man, that don't be afraid to experiment with yourself and diet. Like, I don't mean like if you're eating fucking shit, it's just like a non-starter, isn't it, really, right? But if you're like, if like you're into sport or something, at least have an interest, more of an interest in nutrition versus what all this bullshit that everyone else seems to keep doing all the time, you know? All these like companies selling all this shit that they don't even need, like, you know? Bit of a ramble video, this, whatever. This is not always how I cycle. This morning I got up, I felt pretty tired actually. Obviously because the answer to that, I didn't have much sleep last night. Again, that's my own fault. Doing a bit of research, a bit of reading, burning the midnight oil. So I got up this morning. We had a cup of coffee. It was about 7:30 or something. And like, I don't always rely on coffee. I just go with it. I'm aware of that. Whatever, shoot me. Who cares? We had some water. We had some sugar water to ride from a ride. A couple of dates before I went out. Like, all because I use sugar water doesn't mean you should. You know, you might need. I chucked a bit of sea salt in there as well. You know, you might need some more like electrolytes or something than me. Whatever. Again, it's just different times, man. Like, different climates, different temperatures, whatever. It depends what you're doing, intensities and stuff. You're gonna want different things, you know. You can't go out and ride with the same thing all the time. If you're not trying to push nutrition with your workout, your training, your exercise regime, whatever it is you're doing, what are you doing, you know? You're just going to be stuck here all the time rather than try and move around, like here and then down here and all around here, you know? Use all of this area, the sides, everything, you know? Get what I'm saying? So what I am actually saying is I had a good ride today. It's not something you want to do if you're going out riding with like a friend or a group, because you don't want to be a responsibility with that group. You don't want to be testing yourself with your nutrition and stuff when you're riding with other people, you know. It's like when you got your race day or your race event or whatever, you don't want to alter what you've been doing, you know. You just do what works, all right, on that day, you know, or that ride, okay. But in the meanwhile, in between all that, play around with the nutrition and stuff. Depending on what you are doing though, it's amazing how little you can ride on. Sometimes, you know, you don't want to be doing that all the time. Again, that's something you need to play around with. Like today, it's funny, like I never really plan my rides as such. I just kind of go with the flow and where the wind takes me sometimes, you know. And that's how I like to roll, really. That's how I like to roll. You know, I'm a free bird. I'll just go out and ride. And sometimes when you get out and you start riding after half an hour or something, and you're feeling good. Like today it's clouded over a bit now, you know, chemtrails everywhere. They've kind of dispersed and we've got that milky haze everywhere. Geoengineering. It's really nice to have the warm. Genuine man, real burp. Unsubscribe if you didn't like that. If you liked it, give it a like. So yeah, it's really nice to feel some sun. And we had a few eventful occurrences today, but it's all good. I must say, if you're out just pottering about and then like, you know, stuff happens all right on the road, then, you know, it gets you. When you're out on a fucking mission, I couldn't give a shit if cars are cutting you up or, as long as they're out my fucking way and they haven't touched me, I'm just like worried about where I'm headed. Like, you know, I couldn't give a shit. Fucking, it's all fair play, man. I've been in and out of cars today, whatever, flying down hills, like not dangerous, man. Yeah, everything's kind of a calculated risk, whatever. But sometimes when you've got that speed and you're gaining on a car and you can see there's no junctions and stuff and you think, fuck it, I'm going around it. I'm going to fucking go around it, alright? But yeah, don't copy what I do. I'm not saying I'm the best descender or whatever, but, you know, I'm alright, I suppose. Takes your risk. Been flying up a few climbs today. Been feeling pretty spirited, actually. Pretty good. When you're positive, man, PMAR, positive mental attitude regardless, you can kind of achieve quite a lot with that, you know? You can really achieve a lot with that when you're feeling good. You're hydrated, stopped in the garage and made sure we took on a shitload of water. You know, don't worry about taking on the water when it's warm, you know? It's gonna like, that's gonna raise your performance level, you know? When you're dehydrated, you're just gonna like, you're fucked basically. So we had a packet of crisps as well. I do like, if I'm riding in the heat, one thing I do like to get in is something salty on the ride, you know? So it'd be like ready salted crisps, or I'll have some like potato, you know, some fries or something, man. 80 kilometers, you've got to get something in really. You can like run it on a couple of gels or a couple of like muesli bars or whatever. There's tons of them around now, isn't there? Tons of them. Naked, Trek. What's those other ones? Those peanut ones, pulsing or something, pulsing bars. You know, you can use all the flashy sort of like cycling specific gels and energy bars if you want, but personally, maybe use some of that. Again, play around with that, check out the ingredients, and then just go in your local supermarket and again, check the ingredients and see what energy bars and that you can get from there. Like Lidl's, Aldi, you can get, they do like, is it hazelnut peanut or something bars, they're vegan, and they're cheap as well. You're like 6 bars for whatever. Go and check out the price, I can't remember off the top of my head now. Yeah, just play around with nutrition, man. But you have to be into nutrition to be seeing what it can do for you. You know, if you're going to be stuck on the Western diet, you know, eating all the greasy sludge, with a little bit of healthy stuff on the side and drinking beer, and maybe smoke as well. So I know some cyclists smoke, you know. Again, it's people's choice, isn't it? But it's giving people choice, man. Fruits and veggies, beans. It sounds like the usual shit, but you see the recipes I put up, and I'm hardly starving Marvin, am I? But I like to keep it basic if I can. Tonight we're going to have some chippers and some romaine and some tomato ketchup, some Tommy K. Might polish off some hummus again. What else? What I was going to say actually, the past like 4 or 5 months, my riding has been slack this year because last winter I was slack. Because I had like a tooth issue at the end of last year, and it really knocked me for 6. Like, I had an abscess on my tooth. I was going to do a video purely about that, which I will. And I just felt like crap for 2 or 3 months, to be honest. So it took me a while to get over that. So that was like winter, pretty much over and done. So January, February this year, I was still a bit slack. My fitness was really down. I couldn't do nothing to what I could have done like 2 or 3 years ago. But the past month, 2, month, 2 months, I guess, I've kind of been getting out more regular on the bike and really enjoying it, you know. And that's a good thing, because for me, if I lose the fun aspect with what I'm doing, then I just won't do it, you know. Like cycling, like I'll take a week off, possibly even 2, but no more than 2. But that's usually the cap, you know. Like most families, or if you cycle, you've got family. You know, you go on holiday or something, you might incorporate some cycling on that holiday. But if you want to like have time out, 2 weeks, 2 weeks is all right. You soon get your legs back after a couple of days. And any more than that, you can really notice a slump in fitness, and you can be trying really hard. It can kind of do stuff for the PMAR, the positive mental attitude, regardless sometimes. But go out with the attitude of gratitude. If it's a nice day, just go out and turn cranks, because that's all cycling is, isn't it? Turning cranks, and you'll be back in the zone, and just enjoy that, you know. Yeah, thanks for watching today's vlog, and I'll see you later. Beat man, pretty good today. May not come across in every video as feeling great, but then that's real life, isn't it? That's real life, real people, real videos for real people. If you come across all airy-fairy and fucking happy motherfucker in every video, that's kind of fake, isn't it? It's like, what are you trying to present to people, you know? I want to show that I'm just a normal person living my life, man. It's such a great life, isn't it? We all want a great life, and we're faced with so much bullshit every day. It's how you process and handle all that, you know, that can affect your attitude and what you're thinking and your thoughts, you know. We want positive thoughts, not negative thoughts. I don't care who you are, what you are, whether you're into football, whether you're into fucking bowling, rock climbing, whether you're into fucking dancing, ballet, roller skating, fishing, flying, parachuting, just whatever, man. It's having that positive attitude, isn't it, you know, and lifting other people up every day. You might meet a few assholes here and there. It's like people that go on holiday somewhere and they say, oh, the people in whatever, we shan't name a country or a place because then people might get offended by that, but we'll call it XYZ, and the people there are really nice. And it's like, you know, met them all, have you? So meaning like, you're going to get a bad egg every now and again, but just don't rise to their level, I guess. And let the negative stuff empower you sometimes, you know. Turn a negative into a positive. Or because everyone else is interested in certain things. Like all the bullshit and talking about all the drama every day. I don't mean vegan drama, I just meant life drama. It don't mean you have to absorb that too, you know. So that's enough yapping. I'm gonna have a shower. 12 minutes. See you later. Right, I just thought I'd share. I'm going to knock back one of these. Never tasted this before, so this is the first time. If you live in the UK, I bought this from Waitrose. Go and check them out. They do mango, green, like a green juice one. So let's rip the top off and just give you a quick taste. Right, blueberry, kale, beetroot, spinach, strawberry, orange, blackcurrant and apple. Smells good. Tastes very tangy, and we like that. The apple and the orange and the strawberry sweeten it out, because the beetroot can be a bit too much on its own. Like, it tastes really earthy. So cool, man. Not sponsored, just bought them. Go and buy some.